guys, welcome to another video here on my channel and welcome to another edition of my Planning for 2017 series. My Planning for 2017 series, if you're new to my channel, showcases an array of planners that you may be interested in using in the new year. I will have my entire Planning for 2017 playlist linked in the description box. This video I'll be showcasing May Designs. May Designs was kind enough to send me some notebooks for review plus for my Chaotic Xmas giveaway. So if you guys would like to know more about the giveaway, be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video where I'll be showing you guys what you can win and the days that you can win it on. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Let's get into the review. Okay, so May Designs is pretty much known for their notebooks, but they also offer stationery and calendars as well. But let's talk about the sizing and the pricing of the notebooks first. Now there's three different sizes. There's the large, which is 7.5 by 9.75, and it's 96 pages, and that price is $20 for the large. Now the classic size, which I have two of here, the classic size is 5 by 8, it's 80 pages, and it's $15. And then the mini is 4 by 5.75, it's 64 pages, and it's $12. Now moving on to the cover. The cover of these are canvas and the binding is stitched. So you know that this is amazing quality, because a lot of notebooks that you find, like compared to the one that I got from Michael's for my Traveler's Notebook, it's stapled. So as you can see, like right there, that's stapled. So nothing really major with notebooks like that, but these are eco-friendly notebooks. So with the canvas cover and the stitching here, these are going to last you a very long time, and they're going to be great to save, because sometimes you don't want to save notebooks, but there's so many different patterns and designs of these that these are going to be great to save in the long run. So that's it for the sizing, pricing, cover, and binding. Now when it comes to the layout does vary depending on the size. So for the mini, you can choose inside pages of lines, dot grid, or blank. And because this is so small, of course you're not going to be able to add everything that you could in the larger sizes. So this one just has lines in it, and this will be great to take on the go, whether you're putting a daily list in there, or if you want to use it as a on-the-go gratitude journal, things like that. This is great to throw into your bag. And I love this cover here, and each of the notebooks has the May Designs logo on the back. Very, very sleek. I absolutely love this one, but this one is great to throw into your bag. I would personally use this because I have a smaller one like this that I have in my work bag, and I jot down blog posts. I jot down blog posts everywhere, but I would definitely have something like this in my bag to jot down blog posts, to jot down something that I need to buy. So just to have lists on the go, this is a great size. Now moving on to the large size. I'm going to do the large size first because the classic has way more variety. So with the large size, you can choose between lines, dot, blank, or composition notebook. But then there's also agenda options, such as there's a 2017 black and white or blush agenda, which has the months, which is a monthly agenda from January to December. Then there is the teacher planner, which is an additional $3, and an academic agenda, which runs from August to July, and that is $3. Now for the classic, the first one that I got was this one, and this one is, like I said, this is from their Floral and Stripes collection, and this is the floral rugby stripe. I love anything with stripes and floral. It's just my thing, and it does have Chaotic Critic on here, so I'll get to the monograms and the customization in a second. But I love the cover, so that was one of the reasons why I had to get this one. But I just got lines on the inside, and now that I'm thinking about it in hindsight, I could have done blank for what I want to use this for, but the lines are going to add the structure that I need. So really quickly, before I get into all the customization, I'm going to be using this notebook in particular for my blog archive. Now this one I got from Barnes & Noble, and I have my entire blog archive back from 2010, like pages and pages and pages, and I thought that this size would be great to do the same thing and just section it off for what I want to have it for. So a blog archive for me is writing down all of my posts for that month, and because I do planning and I do other lifestyle related posts, I can separate them in sections. So I could have this whole entire page be the blog posts, each blog post and color code it based on whether it's a planning post or whether it's one of my sound off posts, which is more real talk, or whether it's one of my DIYs. I can color code it that way, or I can separate it into sections and do that. So that's how I plan on using this, and I'll be doing an updated video in the new year once I decide how I want to set it up. But that's what I'm going to be using this one for. But getting back to what the classic notebook entails, you can get lines. The black and white lines do not cost any extra, but they also have aqua and pink lines if that's what you're into. You can also get the dot grid and the blank sheets, of course. This one I thought would be a great option to have the blank pages. You have the gorgeous stripe here, the gorgeous black sleek cover with It's a Wonderful Life, and I just thought that the blank pages gave more creativity to put whatever you would want to put inside of here. So that's that. Now also there's the agenda option as well, but the agenda option, not only can you get the monthly pages, but you can get the months and dots, the daily planner, the weekly planner, a basic weekly, a weekly plus graph. They also have a list section, which is an additional $3. The agenda is an additional $3 as well. The lists are, you can get the 40 days of prayer, pregnancy, newborn, budget, address. Then they also have a specialty section which has an adult coloring book and calligraphy, as well as a kids coloring book and handwriting. So that's quite a bit that you can do with these. Now, another thing that I want to talk about are the pros and cons. I absolutely love the quality of these notebooks. I cannot rave about it enough, and I think that these are just great to, like, even if you wanted to put something like this on your coffee table, it's great to do that as well because there's so many different variations. I'm talking about, like, they have their Birds of a Feather line, abstract fall florals, and their Emily Lee collection. They have Marfa vibes, fresh florals, painted fruit. Like, the designs are endless that you can choose. So when you're choosing the notebook, you start with choosing your size, then you choose your background, then you can add a monogram or not, then you can choose the background shape of your monogram, you can choose the background shape fill, and that would be this part right here if that's something that you want to do, and then you would choose the page size, which is last, and the page size I just talked about, which is the layout. So like when you're getting a planner, like the Happy Planner is vertical, the Erin Condren is the vertical, and the horizontal and the hourly, that's the layout that I was just talking about based on the different size. But the pro would definitely be the variation that they have in the classic. I didn't know that they had that many. But on the same side, a con would be that you can't customize the pages that you have in there. So you can't have half of the notebook be lines and the other half of the notebook be grid, or have half of the notebook. Like when it comes to like an academic planner, that makes more sense. But when it comes to just like lines and lists and the specialty pages, it would be nice if you could customize how many pages within the pages that fit in the notebook. So being that the classic fits 80 pages, if you could have like 40 pages be lines and then like 20 be the list and then another 20 be the specialty, that would be a nice touch. But once you choose the pages, that's what's going to be throughout the entire notebook. So that's one of the cons for me. Another con that some people may not like, I honestly don't mind the pricing of these because like I said, the large is 20, the classic is 15, and the mini is 12. You're getting amazing quality, and sometimes people don't want to pay for quality. They're like, it's a notebook, I don't really need it. But for the quality that you're getting of these notebooks, this is stitched, okay? And it's not like the notebook is like $40. So if you're gonna go out and spend like 50 something dollars on a planner, like some people go and get the Louis Vuitton agenda and oh, it's Louis Vuitton, it's gonna last me forever, stuff like that, like it's kind of like the same thing. Or when somebody goes and buys like a ton of makeup and they have it for quite some time and you're spending like $45 on a lipstick. Yes, they do have those. So like when you want to pay for quality, this is what I like to call a quality notebook. Aside from the cover and the stitching, it just feels amazing. And like I said, these would not only be great gifts, but they would also be good on like a coffee table. When it comes to shipping, the shipping varies per country, but for the US, there is the UPS first class and priority, which ranges from 6 to 12. Then there's the FedEx ground, which is 12. And then there is the overnight, which is 36. And they also have a 2-day option, which is 24. right now at this very moment, if you want to get the planner by, well, if you want to get a notebook by December 24th, you should definitely do the FedEx 2-day. I'll be sure to annotate exactly what it's called. So that is it for my pros and cons. I love the quality of this. I love the options that they provide, but the con would definitely be that the pricing may be steep for some people if they don't want to really pay for quality. I think that the pricing is actually at a great point, but that may be a con for some people. $20 for a notebook, and then when you start adding in the add-on prices are actually at a great point for me as well. The $3, I don't think it's bad at all. But a con would definitely be that you can't adjust or customize how many pages of which one you want to have in the notebook. So that is my biggest con, is that you cannot do that. So that is it. Would I bank or tank this product? I would definitely bank it. I think it's a great gift. They also have sales on these, and I never catch the sale. I'm always finding out about the sale after the fact. But if you guys want to find out about sales, be sure to like follow their newsletter for more information on that. But I know that they have like a sale where it's like 5 for like a certain amount and that's a really great deal, because like I said, the large is 20, this is 15, and this is 12.